Hi there, today I'd like to take a look at this cup. These ones are a little bit difficult to suck out of. Basically, it is a cup like this, and there are threads on the outside. So what I realize now is that if you have a chance to buy a cup that can later be just used as a cup, it would be great. But since like this has threads on the outside, then this wouldn't be very comfortable to continue to use just as a standalone cup. You know what I mean? There are other ones where they have fittings over it, but then later on you can just toss the fittings and then just keep using the cup. So those ones are a little bit nicer, but this one has the threads on the outside, and then it has like these, flat surfaces, and then it looks like this. You screw that on, and then it has this silicone piece over here, and you just see how it's like that. So you just pop this in there, just shove it in. So it's really easy to clean, other than that there's, all these little holes in there, so you don't want that to get all, filled with mold and stuff, because then it'd be a pain to, scrub out every single one of those holes. But shove this in, and then how it works is when they suck on it, then the fluid actually will move out here and over there. So it's kind of hard to get, but it does mean that it kind of helps prevent spills and stuff like that. So there is that. This wasn't our most favorite design, just because it is kind of hard for them to suck that out, and they only get little bits at a time. So for this one, I'd say it's an okay product. It wasn't our favorite though, but I think it was because we used this type. I don't remember what it's called now, but this type is kind of more of a pain to clean because there's all these other pieces. This one's old, so there's all these pieces, right? Once again, this one can't really be used as a standalone cup, but let's see, how does this work? You shove this piece in here, then you put this one in here, and then you shove this one on here like that. So then what happens is when you just push this down, it opens up the seal. It opens up the seal on the bottom, and then fluid can come out. So if I just tipped it over like this, then not a lot of fluid would come out. But if I push this down, then fluid would come out on its own. So it's not that they have to use suction to suck the juice out or water out. They just have to push this down with their lips, and then it kind of flows, and it's a nice gentle flow. So this one was actually our favorite for a long time. This one was not spill proof either, because it would flow, and then when they stop, then there would be a little bit of accumulation of fluid in there, which wasn't a big deal unless if you went like this, and then that would drip out. But otherwise, if you just went like this, then it wouldn't spill. And the same thing with this one. If you just go like that, then it's not going to spill. But if there's a little bit of accumulation of fluid right there at the tip, then it might spill a little bit. But I think for spilling, this one does work better than this one, but this one's also a lot harder to suck out of. Right now, my daughter, what her favorite thing is right now is I just leave this completely off, and we put a straw in there, and then she just drinks out of the straw. And so just the fact that it has a smaller surface, it kind of catches if it's moving around and stuff, and then she just drinks out of the straw. I don't know, she that's her thing right now. But it's very comfortable, it's very nice, it's very well made, and it's BPA free, it's made in China, recyclable, all that. So there you go. If there are any questions, go ahead and leave them for me in the comments below. Otherwise, thanks for watching.